Hello YouTubers, it's April the 18th. I'm guessing it's somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock. I've been out here around since noon today, and I've just been, steadily going along. Went over, had to use a Scotch-Brite roll-lock over all this again because it's been out here several weeks. The bare metal, and it didn't have much rust on it. The only place it really rusted was down there where I had to grind, did the body work. I ground it a few weeks ago, and I guess when I ground it, the heat from the grinder stone got it hot, and since the weather was cool, it started sweating, and it rusted there. So I went back over it all real good with a Scotch-Brite roll-lock disc. And, got it nice and cleaned up good. Got some body work rough in there. I had to cut a piece out of a quarter panel off the parts car and put in there. And I'm going to body work the quarter panel later, but right now, just to make sure I'm not having any problems with rust, I'm getting primer on things as quick as I can. And probably just going to do one little section at a time. I'll get this door jamb done, and all up here where the hood hinge pocket goes, get all that primered. Gotta mix the primer up. Put a little fiberglass kitty hair around where I welded the rocker panel on. Just to, I don't know, I thought I just wanted to dress up my welds and make them look a little better. Anyway, I don't know if I had mentioned it previously, but the way this car was wrecked and everything was tweaked. I put this rocker panel on here, and I had it on here, and I tack welded the rocker panel in place, and then I put the lower A post over the top of that, tack welded that in there, and I had, this part of the rocker panel right here lined up with the very top edge of the 4-pin. And granted, we got a new 4-pin. Maybe that had something to do with it. I really think it's because of the way this car was hit, because the 4-pin was pushed in and up on the inside. And then right here where this part goes, it was pushed down almost an inch. And that part there was all tweaked, and rotated if you're looking straight down clockwise. So luckily, the 75 parts car we had, that part was in good shape, so I cut it off and I welded that on there. Long story short, I got all that on it, and it's welded in and it's cleaned up. Trying to get some primer on here in just a little bit. Just wanted to give another little update. Like I said, after I get primer on this part, I'm going to put the other door on the other side and test fit it, and I'm going to put that door back on this side because I need to make sure everything lines up good when I do my body work here on the body lines. I want to make sure the quarter panel matches the door good, and then when I get that done and the door set right, I'm going to leave the bottom and the top hinge on the car and just unbolt the door from the hinges. And then I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to do it. It's just going to paint the car with the hinges on the car. That way it'd be a lot easier for me to stick the door up on there. I think I can do that a lot easier without scratching and dinging things up. That's my game plan so far. And just in case anybody has wondered, I did put epoxy in behind here before I put that hinge on there. And it does have some shims in it. To my knowledge, I think most of the cars do. But I had to shim that one out. And it could have been just because the way this car was hit and that thing's pushed in. Who knows? Because like I mentioned before, that's one reason why I had to replace that cowl panel, because it was bowed up and humped right about there, had a high spot, and I had creased the vent. There's a little crease there and a crease here. So anyway, that's my little update. I'm getting ready to put my primer on here, so my video is already at 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I try to keep them at 5 minutes. That way I don't bore people too much. But if you like the videos and what I'm showing you, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and recommend people to come watch. You know, I like to try to teach what little bit I know. I've been doing this about 28 years since I went to Votech for it back in '92. And I enjoy doing it. I like trying to teach people what little bit I know. Not saying I know everything, but I do know a decent amount. I like to help people, so. Anyway, that's it for today. Getting ready to squirt the primer on it. Have a good night.